Okay, thank you very much. Okay, so I will start. Today I want to say, first, of course, I want to thank the organizers for this great honor to participate in such remarkable international scientific events, and thank you very much for making this event, for letting us to come. Okay, so today I want to say a word about religious aspect of war. Also, we'll consider what roles women started to play during these horrible events that are taking place in our country, and was a woman able to remain herself during them. War changed many of us. It changed our way of thinking, our lives, our routine. Many Ukrainians were changed forever. So was woman able to remain herself during this war? War is a natural thing that unfortunately often happens to human society. It ruins ecosystem, lives, and souls of those who participate and watch it. While men are obliged to participate in it, women stay themselves and are to serve our community. Everybody understands that war is wrong, but war is not in air. The wars continue to take place in human society for many centuries. Again and again, guerrilla leaders begin wars all over the world, changing lives of people forever. War is not a misfortune, it is a tragedy of one people that goes on and on. But with a detailed look, it turns out that it is even more dangerous than it looks on the first sight, and the answer why we are finding in Christianity. If we apply to Christian thought, we will find that war looks absolutely unnatural for human soul and human spiritual being, as it is strongly concerned with killing other people and hate. Killing people is strictly forbidden in Christianity, and Christianity is known to be a religion of love. Jesus Christ defines the commandments to be a main part in the Holy Scripture, and then those are to have a love to God and to have a love to neighbor. So we can see that love, not hate, appears to be the main feeling of human soul as it is outlined in the Bible. Apostle Paul says that love is realization of the law. We should understand it as law of God. And it seems to be obvious why, because if you love human, you will not steal his property, you will not kill him, you will not betray him, so that you will not break God's commandment, not to kill, not to steal, etc. Jesus Christ asks not only to skip any visible harm to human, but not to have hate given to enemies, to have love to enemies. That will make us worth love of God to us, says Jesus Christ. So we should not hate and should be in peace with everybody. Here we can see that according to Christianity, murders and hate are totally not accepted and can be understood as something that harms our soul and our future life. It is well known that Christians believe that we don't die without visible death, but continue our existence in life after life, in heaven or hell. So we can say that killing and hate may harm our life afterwards, and as it harms our soul. The proof of this thought we can find in psychoanalysis concept of Freud's Eros and Thanatos, instinct of life, love, and instinct of death, hate, and destruction. It is a strong argument that any destruction has more deep consequences than it looks on the first sight. Freud said about two instincts that are in us, Eros and Thanatos, instinct of life, love, and instinct of death, destruction. When man loves, he follows the instinct of life. When he hates, he follows Thanatos, instinct of death. And the problem is when he starts to follow one of them, he follows it subconsciously and loses control on them afterwards. So those instincts act in humans further without his control if he chooses one of them. Of that reason, those who follow Thanatos ruin not only the life of the person they hate, but afterwards ruin everything around themselves, including their life. This instinct turns into narcissism in people and causes anger and depression, even in natural situations. Thanatos instinct is the reason of risk of ecocide during war, as person who kills can easily ruin nature as well, because he loses his empathy in general. We all remember about Kakhovka tragedy that happened this year. Death instinct is very dangerous and destructive. It ruins not only life of the person, but also makes him to ruin everything around him and even world around. That means that if the war is especially cruel, it can easily lead to ecocide, as death instinct acts in people who take part in it. Uh, Men in our country are obliged to participate in the war directly, as we have overall mobilization of males according to the decision of our president. And what about women? Women are mostly free from mobilization, so they can stay where they are and remain themselves. This life instinct for further rebirth of our people and of our community, for it to be restored after war. There is another reason why women are also of very important role today, as they enforce in not military methods for finishing of war. They go for peace demonstrations, take part in international platforms, inform global society about the situation. So now it is a very responsible time for our women. So we can see that wars are even more dangerous than they seem to be on the first sight, because they destruct our life instinct, our soul, both from the point of view of Christianity and psychoanalysis. And so wars cannot be acceptable choice in any condition. While most women state themselves, they should keep the life instinct and do their best to stop the war. And we should include religious point of view in research of ways out from the war and afterwards problems of it. That is all. Thank you for your attention.